Despite not making playoffs my first time playing in Season 5, I knew that I wanted to captain, so I ended up going for it and captaining the Law. In my opinion, the greatest Team Tour team so far. This is the epic tale of our journey to Team Tour 6, Tour Story. I've always been bad at team names, but one day just before draft started, I was struck with a stroke of genius. The Law. And I'm very proud of this name, but if you're wondering why, our good friend Mr. Kelbers on twitch.tv/KelbyMG watched Video Game High School, or VGHS, on stream with us. The show is incredibly cringe and amazing, but the most memorable character will always be The Law. This dude is so memorable just by completely unhinged he is. Man literally starts off the show snapping someone's keyboard screaming, "Welcome to me!" And by the end of Season 3, literally murders a guy with an Xbox controller. With team name ideas sorted and captains locked in, the draft could finally begin. Much to the shock of most everyone, I drafted my goats Fritz and Equi first, despite Too Many Bagels aka Debbie Klein still being available. Either way, draft happened and we ended up with our final team. Fritz, the Pack 4 Mad Lad, Equi, the 1-Pack Andy, Serval, the master of multitasking writing while playing sets, Pakia, the OG Pack 2 believer, Blanket, the prolific stream lobby player, and Ernie Schmitz, the biggest Ella Camel fan that side of the Atlantic. Team assembled, we started into week 1 only to immediately be crushed by the huge hogs, though I was the one who saved us from being swept. Ignore that, because week 2 we beat Betterman. No, not to flex, but we were the only ones who beat them the whole season. Ignore that they threw against us. Week 3 we lose to the cringe DSDT or Do Seal Do Tier, which I'm still salty about. We could have won that if Packy not played at 5 a.m. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Either way, moving on, we play Silver Snakes in one of the closest weeks ever with every set except for Fluffer vs. Freeds going to Game 5. After losing Main vs. Blanket to basically a coin flip, I had already given up until I started getting hope, as both me and Ernie won our sets, taking it to set 5, Equi vs. Rekwa. With scheduling problems, Barbieing, and tons of practice, I dared to hope that we had this one in the bag before watching it all slip away as Rek is apparently friends with Elon Musk ordering in a Turn 9 Level 2 cat with a cow on board. What the actual hell? Probably the most I've molded in a while because damn does that one hurt. After ranting about it numerous times, we move on to week 5 where we face Soap, aka Snakes on a Plane. We had the depression set of Samo vs. Equi, who were both fed up with Sap at the time. Even so, solid week win, even though it took 2 weeks for Paki vs. XRB to happen, but we don't talk about that. I was starting to feel a bit better moving into the final 2 weeks, though we were facing the first place team of the 1972 Watergate scandal. I wasn't overly hopeful, but after my goat Serval beat X-Ray, and I somehow beat Geo, I was sure we had this one in the bag until Pooh Ball somehow hits 4 jellies and a pug, turn 4, Game 5, what the hell. Watching playoffs slip away from us again, seemingly for good this time. By now I was done, I had given up, but I ran some numbers and I realized we weren't actually out of playoffs yet. The plan was simple. 4-1, Wumph Nation featuring Lucidus Fanboy Remix. Bad team name if I might add. And then rely on DSDT beating So, and Betterment beating Huge Hogs. DSDT had been doing really well, and Betterment vs. Huge Hogs looked pretty secured, so I dared to hope again. Only for DSDT to come out of nowhere and start throwing? Noobs goes out here beating Markoto and then losing to FBL. Flip destroys me and then goes on to lose. I swear they're just throwing to stop us from getting playoffs. Well, it was all over then. A fun season of emotional turmoil. The chance of victory waved in front of my face so many times before being violently snatched away, just out of my grasp. Week 7 wasn't that important. We lost, but it didn't matter for playoffs. Although this does mean my team won all weeks I was benched, so I guess I'm the curse here. The tragic tale of the Law coming to an end. But surely, this is just like in VGHS. The Law goes through retirement and depression arc before eventually returning stronger than ever. Because in the end, it's all about the game.
Put some pants on, man. Make an effort. Do something.
Never!